YouTube, what's good, y'all boys? It's your boy restful. I am back with another loud street talk video, y'all. In today's video, I got a special topic for y'all, man. In today's video, today we're going to be speaking on the topic of success levels and what you can do, some steps, some things that you can incorporate into your everyday life to be more successful in your everyday life. And we're gonna basically be defining certain things of success, what success means to you and all that. So let's go, man. Let's get straight into it. We're not gonna waste no more time. If y'all learned something in this video, please leave a like, and leave a comment down below as well, telling me what you learned and if there's anything you resonated with that I said as well. Let me know in the comments down below. If you had any type of mixed feelings, mixed emotions about anything, let me know in the comments down below. I'm reading all the comments. I want to know what you guys think, and you feel me? Let's get straight into it. Let's not waste no more time. I had kind of an interesting day today, so let's see how this video turns out. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in like 2 seconds. So yeah, YouTube, what is going to guarantee your success level is the amount of effort that you put into your everyday life, your everyday scenarios, what you're doing each and every day. We all have opportunities and we all have certain things that will happen to us throughout our everyday. And what's going to really, I feel like, determine your success level and like how successful you can be throughout your day is depending on how hard you will go throughout your day. Like what are some of the things that you are doing throughout your day? Pay attention to these things and how you can better some of these things. There's probably certain things that you're doing throughout your day that you can improve on. We all can, and focus on improving those things and make sure that every aspect of your day, everything that you're doing throughout your day is something that you are like 100% great at. On doing something that you're passionate about, something that you are, like focused on doing specific. But when I say this is something that you should be 100% great at, I am specifically talking about like you putting in all your effort and everything you have into this thing, right? So I've said this before, I genuinely believe that if you are doing everything in your power to get something that you want, you will get it. There's nothing that we can't get as humans on this earth if we don't try, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a thing that we cannot receive. We can get anything that we want. It just takes that effort. Yo, look at this squirrel. What the fuck? It's a black squirrel. Y'all saw that? What is she doing? Yo, this is some NPC. What is she doing? Bro, it's a lady I don't know what she was doing. She was like just standing there but she was moving hella weird. And did y'all see that squirrel? Bro, it's some weird shit going on today, bro. Today's a weird ass day, bro. Am I allowed to be in here, y'all? They're doing like construction and shit. Bro, what is happening, yo? Alright, yo. Shit, what the fuck was that? I lost my train of thought. My bad, yo. Hold on. But yes, YouTube, this is an idea that I genuinely believe, and I believe for a long time in my life. Because anything that I truly, really, truly, honestly could say that I really, really wanted, I have managed to either not get that, but I have managed to take steps to getting that, and I have managed to see how I can get it. And I don't want to say I've gotten everything, because I'm still young. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I have everything that I have ever dreamed of having. But if there's one thing that I do know for sure, all of those things are in reach. And I genuinely, truly believe that with enough consistency and enough just the effort that I put in and making sure that I'm doing all the right things, I can get all these things that I dreamed of having. Yeah, guys, think about like what you do on a day-to-day basis, the actions that you make throughout your day, and how you really can not only improve these, but kind of use these things to bring you closer towards your goals. So these things that you're doing throughout your day should be obviously bringing you closer towards these goals, these things that you want to get done in your life. And I think it's so important that we all know, exactly where it is that we want to be in the future, what we want to be doing. If you don't know these things and like you're just kind of going through life, it's going to be kind of hard to navigate and make the right decisions based on your values and what you believe in and things like that, because you don't care. You don't really know what it is exactly that you want to do and things like that, and what kind of person you want to be. If you know exactly the type of person that you want to be when you get older, you know exactly where you want to be, you know exactly what you want to be doing, then you will make your decisions based off that, right? So that is success to me. That is like what defines, like that is like, if someone were to ask me that the definition of success, like what I would say to that, I would probably give them a similar response to that, just knowing where you want to be in the future. Like, so your success is what you want to do with your life, like in the future. So making actions like throughout your day to kind of leverage you forward towards that success, that is like probably the most important part. But yeah, let's think about some of the things that you can be doing to get to that success, to guarantee your success. One of the first things that I would like say for sure is self-improvement. Self-improvement is so important. Like if you aren't improving yourself every day, or like at least trying to, then it's gonna be hard for you to obviously get to that success level, in the quick amount of time. You'll obviously get there still if you're focused on that, but in that right time, making sure that you are self-improving is the most important part. Like each and every day, you improve at least like one thing about yourself. There's one thing that you want to fix about yourself. There's one thing that you think you could work on. Self-improvement is the way to do it, and this is going to bring you towards that success more, because you will be more aware of yourself. You'll know a lot more about yourself. You'll know what you need to work on and things like that, and you can focus on just being the best version of you and being more successful in your like realm and what you do. So self-improvement is going to bring you closer towards that. If your mental is where it should be, if the people in your life love you and still care for you, and if you are just the best that you could be in all aspects of your life, you're the best version of you because you have improved so much. You're improving yourself each and every day. Think about it. Each and every day is a new opportunity to improve yourself. Why not? Why can't we all be trying to improve ourselves each and every day? We all have the time. We all have the resources that we need, our mind, our bodies. We all have all these things. And so if we are all just focused on that self-improvement, you will obviously self-improve. If you don't want to self-improve, then you won't self-improve. Like you have to kind of want to do it, and you have to actually try to make yourself better. And how you're going to do this is going to depend on obviously the things that you're doing throughout your day. It's going to depend on what you're learning and things like that. And I mean, the best way to, I think, truly like self-improve is how you do best. Learn how you can improve yourself best. Learn what you can improve on and how you can improve those things. It's all about knowledge and learning at the end of the day. That's a big thing as well. Like if you are aware of yourself, and if you're aware of what can help you to improve these things, if you are around people who are where you want to be and you learn from them, you will self-improve much quicker as well. Self-improvement isn't just about being good at all aspects of your life, but rather about you being good at the most important aspects of your life. So the things that obviously are going to bring you closer towards your goal, they're things that are going to leverage you and push you closer towards those things that you want to get done. and your values. So if you are 100% on those things and your values and what you believe in and what you're doing throughout your day, if you're 100% on all these things, you will obviously be self-improving a lot more, you know. And if you're not improving the most important things in your life, if you're not genuinely trying to like change those things that are going to be most important, those things that you should obviously be working on, if you're not trying to change those things and make those the best that they can all be, then it will generally be a lot more difficult to get that success level, because you're not focused on the most important things in your life, if that makes any sense. But the next thing after self-improvement that will guarantee your mental success and your regular success that you want to see is going to obviously be time management. I've spoken on this before, made videos on this before. Time management is very, 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 very important, and I say this specifically because the time that you spend on certain things throughout your day is going to make or break how your day goes. So if you spend too much time just on one thing that isn't really that important, something that's not bringing you closer to those things, to those goals and dreams, if this is something that is like maybe a bad habit or something that maybe you shouldn't have been doing, then you are wasting your time. Now, obviously, if there's something that you had to do, you had to do it. There's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes you're gonna be put in scenarios like that where you're just stuck and you just have to do those things. So that's not really on you. But if it's something that you had full control over, then you're obviously gonna want to spend less time on those things, spend less time on less important things, and more time on your grind, on your craft, and on spending time with those you care about and love. You want to spend more time on the people you love as well. I think because these people are they're always gonna hold you down, no matter what. So keep them close. You want to always be with them and like making sure that they're good, and if they need anything, that you're there to provide them with that. But the most important part is that time management. So just planning out your day when you wake up in the morning is one way that will help with this. So saying like, okay, I'm gonna have dedicated times for each thing, each aspect of my day, so that my day can just be filled with productivity and things that are going to leverage and push me towards my goals and my dreams. And spending like that extra hour or 30 minutes just laying in bed when you woke up, was that like did you need to do that? You know what I mean? Like if you get up early and you make sure that you're planning out your day, you got your schedule ready, everything's all set. Like when I get up early, what I'm doing is I am making sure that I have everything in line and everything prepared for the day. Like if I need to make sure that everything that I have planned is like 100%. Like, okay, we're doing this at 3, so let me make sure that I get that workout in before that, and then I want to see her before, so it's just like it's things like that. You want to make sure that your day is like 100% planned out how you want it. And the best time I think to do this is in the morning. So when you wake up and you're just laying in bed for like an extra 1 hour, 2 hours, scrolling on your phone, or you're on YouTube, that could be wasting your time. It could also not be, because you could be doing something important. But it's just thinking about things like that. That was just an example. Like obviously there's different things that are going to be wasting more of your time, of your time. So you need to make sure that each and everything that you're doing throughout your day is something that is bringing you importance, something that's bringing you value. I don't know what specifically the word I'm looking for is, but each and every thing in your life is bringing you value, like that you're doing throughout your day, and if you get what I'm trying to say, you get what I'm trying to say. If you don't, like, let me know. But yeah, if you get what I'm trying to say, you get it. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yeah, we back at my favorite spot, you feel me, to record vids. But look, the next one is treating your mind and your body right. So pay attention to what you put in your body. If you eat candy all day, every day, and I can speak on this because I was someone who did that. You feel me? As y'all, it's like I lost, like I used to be bigger. You know, I used to be a lot bigger. Look, actually, I can show y'all pictures. You know, eventually in some videos, but I used to be a lot heavier. I used to be a lot more, you know, acne infested on my face. I used to just not really care about what I was eating or drinking. I used to just not give a fuck, and that came from me, just I guess not giving a fuck about, you know, myself and not caring about my body. Once I started to care more, I think, you know what really like helped me in like life and something that really like leveraged me was me just paying attention to me, like in my body, my, not necessarily my appearance, but like just the shit that I was just doing. Once I started paying attention more to those things, I started really like changing the way that I was acting. I started being just overall better. You feel me? So pay attention to the things that you're consuming, how much sleep you're getting, how much coffee you're drinking, how much like sugar you're putting into your body, how much water you're drinking. All these things you need to be paying attention to and noting down, like, okay, today I only drank 2 sips of water, you feel me, and I had a crazy headache all day. Maybe that was the reason, you feel me? So just pay attention to all those things in your life, like the important things, you know, the things that are going to bring you, you know, better mental health, better physical health, all these things. Your mental health and your physical health are also going to be important. If you eat like shit, you're gonna feel like shit, you know what I mean? So you got to really make choices and think about the things that you're going to be eating throughout your day. I try to really like eat fast food maybe like once a week, bro. And I'm just being completely honest and being real. I really like don't try to eat candy, but that's one thing that I will indulge in every once in a while, you feel me? Maybe 3-4 times a week. But other than that, I'm really just on that clean, just, you feel me? And the reason being behind this is I started to notice and realize what this shit was doing to me. You feel me? Obviously, it was giving me like acne. Like you can still see, I still have obviously like scars and shit. Like, you feel me? And that just came from me not giving a fuck. And if you give a fuck, if you value yourself, if you want people to value you, you will value and you will pay attention to the things that you're putting into your body, and you will pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking in your mind. So let's get into that. Your mental health, your mind. You have to think positively about yourself. And the best way I could say to do this is like think about the good things about you. We all have bad things about us. We all have things that we don't like that we do. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves. But think about those good things that you have about yourself. You have redeeming quality. You have qualities to you that other people will never have. You have things about you that you can do that other people could never do. You have to identify those things in yourself, find those things out, and keep telling yourself that, and keep reminding yourself of your value. You're valuable, bro. You are valuable. You can do anything. You are like him. You feel me? You just have to find this kind of fire inside of you and be able to, you know, say like, yeah, that's me. I am that person. You feel me? I am him. I can do all these things. You know, it just, I don't have to be, you know, I don't have to be this type of person just to be successful or to do the things that I want to do in my life. I can do the things that I want to do in my life how I am. I just have to obviously, you know, dedicate time to making sure that you're paying attention, and you're, at the end of the day, you're caring more about yourself. You're valuing yourself more. So why wouldn't you want to value yourself more? Because it's hard, because you have to grind, because you have to pay attention. All that shit is gonna come to you eventually, you know. It comes with the process. It's a learning process at the end of the day, you know. Why wouldn't you want to be like a better version of you? Like, think about how you are now, and now think about where you want to be. You can literally be there just with the proper amount of care, you know. And a lot of people just, they say like, oh, I wouldn't be able to do that, you know. It's hard, I'm not consistent enough. But I mean, bro, you're probably not trying. At least try, you know what I mean? Like, you have to just at least care about yourself. You're not doing it for other people, you're doing it for you. At the end of the day, think about it. You're not trying to be better for that girl. You're not trying to impress. Like, you're doing it for you, so that you can be better, so that you can be the best version of you. You're not doing it for other people to look at you and judge you and shit like that. It's for you. So why wouldn't you want to, you know, change the way that you are? Like, not change the way that you are, but change, you know, these things about yourself that you want to change. Why wouldn't you want to care a little bit more about what you're putting into your body and how much exercise you're getting and all these things? Why wouldn't you want to do all these things? You know, it's, at the end of the day, it's providing you with more value. It's not, you know, it might be tough, it might be hard to stay consistent on these things, but at the end of, like, you have to kind of, you just have to do it. Like, and you have to find that motivation that you need within yourself. I don't think there's a single person on this planet that is going to continuously wake you up in the morning and make you do these things but you, right? No one's going to do that for you. You have to tell yourself, this is where I want to be, and I'm going to get there, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. You know, say that to yourself, and you will get there eventually. You feel me? It just takes time as well. It takes dedication. It takes actual effort. It takes consistency. It's a whole recipe of things, obviously, that you're gonna need. But I think one step at a time. If you take your time with it. You take it slow. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that you're paying attention to these things. You make sure that you're focused. You will get there eventually. And you know, we're all on this journey. We're all on a mission to you know, self-discovery and things. We're all doing it, you know, every single person. But some people get there quicker than others because they're more focused. Some people take a lot more time. Some people, you know, some people don't want that for their life. And if that's not what you want for your life, then that's, you know, that's you. You make your decisions. But for those who do want this for their life, these are some of the things that, you know, you're obviously going to have to do. And I think it starts, there's a lot of things. The things that I myself say and like kind of put into these videos are things that you could start doing today. These are things that you could really like, these are things that you could have started yesterday. You feel me? Like, these aren't things that take forever to do. Like, think of, like, you know what I mean? Just valuing yourself. Like, what am I talking? I'm talking about literally valuing yourself. That's all I'm really saying. And you could start doing that right now. Just go look in the mirror and tell yourself you value yourself. You value, like, and point out some of the things that you like about yourself. That's how you can show value to yourself, you know? But these are some of the things that I'm just saying that you can literally do, like, tonight type shit. Like, and I mean, some people are just gonna, you know, brush it off and say, oh, why would I want to take advice from him, or why would I, you know, eat? But I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's your choices. I can't force anything on anyone. I'm just doing this, you know, for those who do find these videos helpful, you know? That's all I'm doing this for. I'm not doing this to brag about anything. I'm not trying to, you know, portray myself as higher than anyone. I'm not doing none of that. I'm doing this for the people that genuinely learn from videos like this, and they think that this could help them in some type of way, you know? Because I'm a person who has learned from videos like this. I watched the random videos on YouTube of people explaining certain things that I didn't necessarily get, and then I started to get it just by watching these videos. So you can do it too, you know what I mean? That's why I make these videos, you feel me? I'm not trying to say I'm this and I'm that, and oh, no, I don't really care about none of that shit. At the end of the day, I'm really doing this because this is what I believe to be my purpose and mission, and what I should be trying to do each and every day. I think that the more like you dedicate yourself to something, and obviously when I first started doing this, like, I'm not gonna be like, my video people aren't gonna necessarily resonate too much, but I think that the more that you dedicate yourself to certain things, you will eventually get there. You feel me? But all right, y'all, so the next topic is putting yourself in a learning environment. So I literally had to change locations real quick just to show y'all, like, you feel me, but learning environment, you're giving yourself the opportunity to learn. Most people don't give themselves the opportunities to learn, so they don't learn. You have to be able to give yourself opportunities to learn. Let yourself learn. Give yourself these mental models. Give yourself a chance to learn. How you're gonna do this is going to places where a lot of learning is happening, and I don't just mean like school and stuff, but where a lot of learning happens is where you'll probably learn best, so find those places where most learning comes from, where you could do the best learning, and head to those places. Go there for a little bit, see what you can discover, see what you can find out, see who you could talk to, see who you might run into, see what you can get into, see what you could work on. And there's a bunch of different things that obviously you could do in these learning environments. It doesn't just necessarily mean you have to go grab a book and go sit down and read. You can, walk around, look around, notice different things, realize different things, write down some things that you see, shit like that, you feel me? But if you're in a learning environment, that is you giving yourself a chance to learn, because a lot of learning is happening there already, which means all that energy is already here, and you just have to come grab it, you feel me? The energy is here for you, you just have to tell yourself, yeah, I'm gonna come grab this energy. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, eventually I feel like if you go to this place enough, if you're there enough, if you're genuinely like, eventually you'll be given obviously an opportunity or something. And it might take a while, but you'll eventually find something, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just go there once or twice, but be consistent with it as well. Give yourself this chance to learn. This is another way of you valuing yourself, because what you're doing is learning more, which then leads to more knowledge, which then leads to what? More knowledge, more power, you feel me? So give yourself a chance to learn. Give yourself give your brain what it needs, which is information and stuff, more shit to process, you feel me? Your brain is so powerful. We don't even utilize all of our brain. Your brain could still be taking in more information and more loads. It just needs like it needs more shit to learn about, so give yourself a chance to learn. Go to a learning environment. This is going to help with that success. All right, the next topic is the next topic is preparation. So if you know what preparation means, think about it as like a food. Let's think about it in a food term, in a like when it comes to cooking, in a culinary term. So when you're preparing something, that means that you are obviously making something to eat, right? You're preparing a meal. You're preparing yourself for this meal. You're preparing this meal by getting all the things that you need, the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? You're reading the recipe, and you're making sure that you have everything that you need, and you're going to prepare yourself to start cooking and get this meal, get it good so that you can eat. Now, let's think about it in a more like in real life terms, right? So preparation, you're preparing yourself for the next step of your life, for the next, the next leap that you might face, the next challenge that you might face, all these things. So part of life is like literally a roller coaster. I know y'all have heard that before. It's gonna go up, it's gonna have ups and downs. You want to prepare for the downs. This is what that preparation is. When you are at that up point in your life, a lot of people tend to get comfortable, and when they go down, this is when they spiral, because when what goes up must come down. So depending on your come down and how you go down is going to depend on if you spiral out, or when you go down you go right back up. You feel me? So how you're going to go right back up is with that preparation. Does that make any sense? Like, just preparing yourself for the next step, preparing yourself for the next level in the game. Let's think about it in video games terms. You're in a video game, you have, so you start off, right? You start off the game, you're doing it right, playing, whatever. Then the next thing that happens is you run into a challenge, an obstacle in life. Now, with this obstacle, you're going to use the knowledge that you have learned before from playing the game before. To the opportunity to prepare yourself is going to be presented to you in some type of way, some type of form. But like I said, to see certain opportunities, like I mentioned this before, I've said this in videos before, but to see these, sometimes you're not just going to see the opportunities. It's not because you're not looking, but you don't know what to look for, obviously. And rightfully so, because how would you know, we can't tell the future. We're not time travelers, you know, feel me? We're not psychics. We can't see the future and shit. So I mean, but in most cases, that opportunity will present itself for you to prepare yourself, and some people will see it, and they'll be ready for when that challenge comes, and, they'll go through it. But other people turn a blind eye to certain things, and they don't see, what they need to see. You feel me? So, yeah, y'all. I mean, other than that, I think that's gonna do it for this one, y'all. If y'all learned something, like I said, let me know in the comments down below. Link in the descriptions down below to my other 2 channels, my TikTok, my Discord. Let me know if y'all let me know some feedback on the videos, which y'all want to see more of, which y'all want to see less of. But yeah, YouTube, that's gonna do it for this one. It's your boy Risk Taker. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace.